All right, guys, I know I joke a lot in my videos and I know I like to make light of things. And trust me, I'll bring some humor into this video. I'll make it light, but this is kind of a serious video because the reality is, listen, I've been doing this for 18 years, helping people with relationships, helping them with dating, helping them with sex. And when a man does some things wrong that shut a woman down intimately, most of the time it's going to lead to divorce. She's going to have an affair because she's going to meet some other guy who's giving her the things that he's not giving her. And I know it goes the other way around, but this channel is dedicated to working with men, so that's why I'm not talking to women. I really want you to understand this and to, if you're doing some of these errors, to really correct it, because there's nothing like being able to redeem your relationship, to redeem your intimacy, to not only redeem it, but to take it to places that the two of you never thought were fathomable, that you could never reach these places intimately. And by some God-given miracle, you came across my channel, you started taking my work seriously, you started applying it in the bedroom, and now you guys have a beautiful marriage. You have a beautiful relationship. The sex is better than you've ever experienced. The passion is there. Her body is experiencing orgasms that she's never had. You're feeling confidence. You're living on this high that you never thought that you could feel, that your job and money and cars could never give you. And now you feel like that man. That's how serious this is. So let's talk about this. If you do this, she's not going to want to be intimate with you again. And there are things that men do and you're not conscious of, and I want to help correct that. Here's the thing. When a woman stops wanting sex from you, it's two reasons primarily. She either doesn't feel safe with you anymore, or she doesn't feel nurtured by you, meaning she doesn't feel cared for by you. And those can be some real slippery slopes. And that's why it's super important that you guys are having honest conversations around this. So a lot of times when a woman completely shuts down, it's because she's had a pile on of disrespect, lack of care, lack of nurture, lack of attention from you. And so when you don't give that, that just piles on. And then when you just show up and you go one day like, hey, I want to have sex, she's like, she has years and years compacting of you ignoring her, talking down to her, treating her like a child, not touching her, making her a servant around your house, as opposed to treating her like the queen of your heart and the queen of your life. So we want to be able to change that. And what that means is you are going to have to start becoming her ultimate lover again. You're going to have to get back to feeling like a lover. And I get where you are because, like I said, I've been doing this for 18 years and I know a lot of men, when you pursue your wife, you pursue your partner for intimacy and you keep hearing no, it beats the hell out of your confidence. And I totally understand that. Not because I am a man, but because I've worked with so many men who have struggled exactly where you are. And so I have a free guide. It's called the 7 Free Exercises to Build Bedroom Confidence. Get it in the comment section. You can get it in the description. But it is going to require some confidence from you. And that's why I really want to support you with that free guide, because to become an ultimate lover means that you're going to have to believe that you can give her those experiences all over again. The minute that you soften her, you get her to that yes, there's going to be that expectation of, okay, he softened me. I said yes to the bedroom, but can he actually give me an experience like from what I've seen in 50 Shades of Grey, or the books that I'm reading, or when I see that hot guy on Instagram doing those provocative gym workouts, or the provocative cooking Instagram things? Like, can he turn me on the way those guys can? And the reality is you can. When you are committed to becoming her best lover, when you're committed to learning new techniques to bring to her body, when you're determined to bring some new experiences to the bedroom for the both of you, not just for her, but for you as well, to make things exciting and raw again, that's how you get the passion going. feeling. But when you disrespect her, when you belittle her, when you don't nurture her, when you stop giving her attention, all of these things is when the intimacy for her starts to die out. So it's up to you to become that ultimate lover. And I have my Ultimate Lovers Playbook that really walks you through that. You can get it in the comment section. You can get it in the description to become the ultimate lover. But now let's get to some basic stuff. I want you to start touching her again. Even if it's just touching her arm when you're talking to her, even if it's just coming and holding her by the hips and not asking for sex, just building that safety again, because when the safety is broken, it needs to be restored. So just letting her body feel safe, coming back and touching her, coming back and starting to say sweet things about her. What about her is sexy to you? What do you find desirable? What do you appreciate about her? And this is a huge one. When you can communicate to a woman how she impacts you, how she makes your life better, how much she brings a smile to your face, how she makes you laugh, how she makes you feel warm inside. She needs to hear that. And you can throw out the window, she already knows, because that's a bunch of bullshit. She needs to hear that and she needs to feel that from you. When you start touching her more, when you start affirming her and telling her how valuable she is to your life, how she makes your life better, how much you appreciate her, she's going to become more receptive to you being that ultimate lover. And trust me, her body is aching and yearning to get back to that lover zone with you, feeling open and aroused to you again. Her body, her nervous system, her health needs your dick. She needs that vibrant sexual energy from you. So it needs to get awakened in you first and foremost. But my man, if you found yourself making these errors, you've got some work to do. But the beauty is, it can be redeemed and it can go to places you never thought it was possible ever to reach again. Trust me, I get emails from men all over the world saying how their marriages, how their relationships have come back to life by putting my work to practice in their lives. So I love you. You have what it takes. Now watch this video, get trained, take these techniques, really apply them, and become the lover she can't resist. See you soon.